testing him out, I think.
Have you ever thought about becoming an athlete and being part of a team? How would you like to take part in exhilarating, fast-paced sports that involves a lot of skills and determination? How about competitive sports that get your blood pumping and build your stamina? This is soccer, a sport with a great condition and most likely widely played throughout the world. Do you have ever wondered what makes this sport so popular and why so many people take it to being their number one sport? Today's guest will talk about the experience that he has had around the sport and why he considers it to be the greatest sports today. The Humanities Communication Arts Department at Normal Community College presents you the new director that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now join our host, Jesse Singh, to meet the new.
Thank you for joining us on today's edition of The New Directors. All the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you're about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 3 different productions. This program will give you the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they are planning, and give you the chance to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is an active soccer player who has been playing the sport since he was a young child. He has played on many championship teams and competed in many national soccer tournaments that have led him all around the country. We would like you to meet today's guest, Jonathan Vergara. Jonathan, I understand you're an active soccer player who loves soccer. Could you let us know what makes the sport so special to you?
All right, actually, I started playing out in my hometown of Stanford. I actually started playing because my father got me into the sport. He was a goalie growing up in his day, and he always enjoyed playing the sport. So he brought me around the sport a lot and introduced me to what it was. He always watched it on TV, took me to many soccer games. So the sport was always in our family. You know, it's my cousins, uncles, brothers, they all played soccer throughout the years. And we just found it to be a great sport. And so my dad, as a young child, my dad always brought me, you know, to the parks, beaches, wherever we were. He always just took me around and showed me what the sport was all about. So that's where I started to play. He would bring a soccer ball out whenever we were out, and I would kick the ball here and there. Until one time I was actually, we were at the beach, and there was actually a team, a league there established there, and so he went and talked to one of the coaches and got me on a team. And that coach turned out to be my coach for the next couple of years. And as I started playing, as I started playing the sport, I started to get a lot better and better at my skills and stuff like that. And so, as I perfected my skills, I started to play for a lot of bigger and top-notch teams. And those teams led me, around the country. I've played in Canada, Florida. I've played in Jersey. I've played in California. And so, it just got me a lot. Here, you see me playing for a championship team. We won the state cup in 2000. And that was a great experience. And, soccer's just always been very fun to me, I just like the speed that's involved with it, the ball handling, the teamwork, everything involved about the sport I just started to love. And as a young kid, it kept me focused. It kept me focused on, it was always something I looked forward to doing right after school. And I couldn't wait to get home to do it. So it was actually something positive that I had in my life. And it's always kept me busy, gives me something to do. And it's always been great.
That's great. Could you tell us why you decided to take the television production course?
Yes, actually, I had an undecided major. Since I started at NCC, I had an undecided major, and I really wanted to find something I really liked to do. And so I started to think, hey, why not television? You know, it was something that I've always had interest in as a young kid. As a young kid, I used to always rent movies and, you know, just stay on top of all the latest movies. So I was just curious, and I wanted to know what it was all about, and find out how a TV show is produced and things like that. And I actually have a friend who works for the WWE company based out in Stanford, and he just told me why not try it out, you know, since we've always been fans growing up. So he told me to try it out, and here I am in this class today, and so far so good. I hope to keep up with this filmmaking and possibly come out with a communications degree in filmmaking and TV production. So that's mainly the main reason why I decided to take the TV production course.
Sounds like a solid plan. What are some of the most useful things that you've learned so far in television production course?
Starting out first is the camera. The camera was I didn't know there was a lot to a camera than just pushing the zoom in and zoom out buttons. I actually learned how to show different actions by positioning the camera at different angles, and how to capture shots better by using using angles. And I learned a lot from it. You know, there's composition involved, the rule of thirds. Rule of thirds was something neat that I learned. It's actually where to place objects or people in a certain scene, so that so it gives an overall better picture to the whole entire picture and the scene. Also, I learned how to edit. Edit was pretty complicated at first, but as I got the hang of it, I got the hang of it after a little while, and it just involves a lot of fixing and trying to fix your scenes and things like that. And I also learned the control room. The control room was pretty neat because we actually got to learn all about the audio, how a TV show is produced. You know, there's actually the TV. There's a CG, there's the audio, there's the whole music involved with it, the cameras, positioning the cameras, and I learned how to storyboard as well. Storyboard was pretty neat because I've always been a good artist, and so I just wanted to, I got pretty good at it, and it just helped me with filming all my scenes.
Tell us about the productions you've created for television, the sequencing, the campus story, and the fall foliage.
All right, well, the sequencing, it was the first time I got to direct, and I did it with my cousin. My cousin was, as you can see here, he's acting the scene out. It's about a boy who's just going to the library to take out a certain video that he's interested in. So he walks in, he goes over to the register, or to the counter, per se, and he checks out this video that he's interested in. And I thought it was pretty neat. It was the first time I was dealing with talent. It was pretty tricky at first just because I had never done it, but once I was on set, I pretty much got the hang of it. This is the campus story now. This was actually fun. Right here you're seeing my brother and my little cousin who actually acted out in this story. It's about a boy who becomes interested in the school as he's walking down one day to go play basketball with his friend. And he just sees the school, he comes in, he opens up a catalog, he's interested in the class. And so he comes in and he wants to register. So he comes in, he asks if it's still open, and they tell him that, yeah. Here you're seeing the my fall foliage. This was actually, it was the first time I saw nature in a different way. I actually started to appreciate nature for what it was. And if you can see here, I actually, I tried to put all the, kind of color sequence the whole video just so that it could tell a better story, and so it wouldn't distract the viewer as much. And that's basically what I did there.
Now I know one of your projects you consider to be your best. Could you tell us a little bit about it while we watch part of it?
Yeah. I found it to be my best just because all the time and effort I put into making this this story, what the hell's going on? But I found, what the hell are they doing? They didn't put the best video.
Just talk about this. Just talk about this.
This isn't anything. But yeah. So that's been- this is actually my best video here. I just put a lot of time and effort into it. When I started out storyboarding about 50 shots, and in the end it came out to about 30 shots. And here you're seeing a shot where he has just lost his money. He doesn't know where it is, and he's not going to be able to register. So he leaves off pretty sad, and he hurries home and he finds the $50 bill actually on the floor. He had lost it, so he comes back, he runs in, he comes back, and he's able to now register. And it was just one of my favorites, just because I actually felt like I was actually filming a movie this time around. It was fun because we had a lot of fun on set, you know. Just everyone acting out was pretty funny, and here's my brother showing out, you know, some emotions in the shot. It's pretty cool.
Okay, after learning how to film and edit these projects, what would you like to produce next?
I'll actually like to shoot more short films, short little movies, how I did, like I did in this class, and I'd also like to make some movies with my cousin. My cousin's also a director, and I just like to get with him and take his knowledge and my knowledge, put it all together, see what we come out with, maybe some cool movies and things like that, and also to edit old family videos that we've had during the past and just fix them up, make them look better, and overall just keep perfecting my filmmaking and just working towards that communications career that I hope to have.
Very good. Good luck with that. Today we met someone who enlightened us on the enjoyment he gets from being a soccer player and the impact it has on his life. He plans on continuing to show interest in filmmaking and would like to pursue a communications degree at an institution. As a TV director, he hopes to apply what he has learned at NCC to document his future athletic plans, as well as using the new knowledge from Television One to edit home videos and short films. We would like to thank Jonathan for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed meeting one of future television's directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week and watch our progress. Thank you and good day.
This has been The New Directors with your host, Jesse C., directed by Hallie Piccarello, and I'm your announcer, Cynthia Pagan. The New Director is a Norwalk Community College student production.
That was horrible.
Yeah. No, that was good. It works, dude. It's fine.
Does it work? Nah, man, because she didn't put up my best project.